Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. For Taylor, Ridge has some startling news. News of Luna's resurrection is spreading like wildfire. According to SpoiIers for The Bold and the Beautiful, our imaginary Los Angeles pals find out that Luna Nozawa is still alive just when they believe it's safe to return to the sea. But there's more. Deacon Sharp has already told Ridge Forrester everything there is to know about Luna, but Ridge has more shocking news to share. Will Spencer was sexually abused by Luna, who is now expecting his child. Deacon didn't share that information since he was unaware of it. After being held at gunpoint by Luna, Ridge and Taylor must decide what to do about Steffi Forrester Finnegan, who is traveling to Europe in search of some peace and sanity. Steffi has to be reminded that it's not safe to return home whenever she wants to. Will Steffi make the permanent decision to leave her spouse and remain in Europe? Or will it be John Finnegan who informs Steffi that his crazy daughter is still alive and well, and that Steffi will soon be a step-grandmother? We're confident Steffi will like that. We never even knew Hope Logan knew her brother, Deke Sharp, who is supposed to be older than her, but she reunites with him. Deke hasn't been around for very long, and neither of his children were raised by Deacon. Heck, he spent a large portion of their lives in and out of jail. We might as well accept that though, since we are not supposed to think that Deke and Hope are close siblings. Deke and Hope discover they have a lot in common when they get back together. In addition, Deke is a fashion designer in search of employment, and Hope has a fashion line that needs a designer. Oh, what might occur next? Would this action be approved by Brooke Logan? While Hope asks Deke for design assistance, Luna informs a shocked Finn that he will become a grandfather, but that he wants her incarcerated. When living Luna appeared in Finn's office, he froze and Elektra and Will were reunited. Ridge and Taylor at Forrester Creations question why Lee risked everything for Luna. Taylor is enraged. Steffi is still dealing with this. Luna is in control at the moment if she is pregnant. They fear that Will might be permanently bound to Luna. They are curious about Finn's reaction. Ridge is certain that Finn will never allow Luna to return to his life. As Luna stands in his office, Finn stammers, You're alive. Lee saved her life just as she saved his, she explains. Luna wishes that he believes this to be a miracle. Finn looks incredulously. She's hoping he'll welcome her and open his large heart. Finn eventually inhales and has to move around the room. Everyone thought she was dead. She hopes he's glad she's still here. She knows that he secretly loves her just as much as she does. In addition, he will become a grandfather. Wild, huh? She asks. He affirms that given that she should be dead, it is really unexpected. She is committed to providing a stable life for her child. Not like the one she had with her sex-crazed, pill-popping mother. He reminds her that she shot people and suggests that living a stable life while incarcerated may be difficult. She informs him that since she is expecting Will's child, that won't be possible. Elektra assures Will at Eric's that she will always love him, but it doesn't remove the possibility that Luna is expecting his kid. He's hoping Luna isn't telling the truth. They don't want Luna to spoil their plans. Luna won't win, he says. Will is still apologizing for the way he handled everything, although she is aware that he was exploited. A life in which her boyfriend was expecting a child with someone else was not what she desired. Knowing that he is the one causing her this pain hurts him. Luna cannot stand in their way. He needs her to affirm that their future is still in sight. Wood swears that he would never treat her in this manner again. Hope works at the showroom with the models. The return of HFTF makes them all very happy. When Deke enters and puts his arms around Hope, she is ecstatic. She was unaware that he had returned to the city. She approaches him for guidance regarding her brand, recalling that he recently graduated from design school. She asks her brother whether he has a new partner after sending the models off. He recalls that at Forrester, Remy had warned him not to bring up his name. He admits to Hope that he lives with someone. She wants to know everything about him. According to Deke, he doesn't kiss and tell. She is aware that he does. Deke sulks and shifts his brows, refusing to respond. Knowing that she is worried makes him feel something. He returns the conversation to her line. They discuss that, and she claims that his school designs were very amazing. Deke acknowledges that boho chic doesn't appeal to him. He enjoys it, but he has an urban chic vibe. He believes that the storm she has recently faced should be reflected in her collection. Deke encourages Hope for a new beginning. No, we're not referring to Thomas and Steffi. We are discussing Hope and Deke. Hope observed the showroom's runway models. She adores the newest styles from Hope for the Future, her major comeback collection. She was surprised when Deke entered the room. As they both express how much they had missed one another, Hope gives her brother a hug. She is aware that he recently received his degree from fashion school. She had to consult him in order to get his opinion on the designs from her comeback collection. Deke commented on the model's stunning appearance. If there was someone special in Hope's life, he had to know. Has he met someone new? Remy requested not to be named at Forrester Creations, so Deke reflected on his conversation with him. He refused to identify his roommate, just stating that he had one. If Deke were the primary designer, Hope asked him where he would take Hope for the future. Hope has been experiencing some personal and professional disarray. Deke acknowledged that he didn't like Hope's distinctively bohemian look. He's more stylish in the city. He then inquired as to whether her latest collection ought to represent her development. Hope refused to acknowledge that her collection had previously made mistakes that resulted in dwindling sales. But she thought about it again. She acknowledged that he was correct, and that she had a purpose as a fashion designer. Deke advised Hope that the new beginning she is pursuing in her life should be reflected in her collection. Is she starting over? Or is she returning to her previous behavior? Hope reportedly reconciled with her ex-husband, Liam, after calling off her engagement to Carter. Annika Noel concurs that she could use a relationship timeout, if nothing else. Bill needs to provide Luna more security. Luna returns with a vengeance just when Bill believes he has let her go. In addition to being alive, Luna is also expecting Will's child. As they attempt to decide how to deal with Luna's pregnancy, the Spencers find themselves in a difficult situation. Luna believes she can use the baby as leverage to avoid going to jail. Because she shot Liam and Sheila, the authorities are still looking for her. Luna must remain hidden at Bill's house because the police still think she is dead. Bill has hired security to ensure Luna stays put. But the guards aren't keeping a close enough eye on Luna. Luna sneaked out of the house to visit her father, Finn, in the episode. B&B fans are furious that Luna was able to evade security. Many people posted on a message board that Bill needs more protection. One admirer said, "They should fire him if he has security." One observer commented, "Luna seems to be uncontrollable by anyone. The fact that all of these millionaires' front doors are always unlocked irritates me. No one ever knocks. Instead, they simply enter or exit, as Luna did today when she left the Spencer estate." Another reviewer said, "These people hire security guards who are more incompetent than Sergeant Schultz on Hogan's Heroes." Although fans would be thrilled if Luna were to return to prison, this is not going to happen. Luna stays at the mansion and is free until the results of the paternity test are known. There will be certain adjustments if Luna decides to stay at Bill's residence permanently. He will be enraged to find out that Luna sneaked out. He will not be held accountable for any more of Luna's crimes because she poses a risk to everyone. Plus, by slipping away, Luna put herself at risk of losing her freedom and returning to prison. Bill is Luna's match, despite the fact that she appears uncontrollable. The patriarch of Spencer will do more to keep Luna in place. Hiring more security to keep a close watch on her is the first step. However, Luna's ability to outsmart the guards may force Bill to take extreme measures. Maybe it would be best to keep Luna imprisoned in her room. Criticizing Carter's motives. Is he turning into an opportunist? According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton may be an opportunist. Although it's undeniable that he adores Hope Logan, it appears that he's also using her resurrected hope for the future fashion company to pressure her into getting married as soon as possible. While Hope was adjusting to the news that her fashion line would be returning, Carter continued to talk about wanting to get married relatively shortly, which many fans felt was unfair. Many fans have questioned whether Carter is an opportunist as a result of this. Had a lot to say about the possible direction of this plot. "I don't particularly like Carter Hope, but it's terrible that they don't even try to make fun of new couples. For heaven's sake, they used to at least permit marriages to take place, even if they only lasted a few months or seasons. I don't know why so many people on this show think that getting married right away is going to solve all your problems," remarked another show critic. As if there weren't divorces and cheating all over this show. We witnessed the same thing with Taylor, who pushed Ridge to set up a date right away after proposing to him because she believed it would save their relationship. "I'm tired of these characters pushing for a quick wedding," was another comment. "It is overdone. It is a serious warning sign if someone is attempting to hurry you to the altar. Please, I implore you, big and strong soap gods. Hope and Carter are gone. Simply put, there is no chemistry. Nothing." Not surprisingly, BMB fans will only need to tune in every single day to see what happens next. On weekdays, the CBS network broadcasts The Bold and the Beautiful. Look up the timings in your local listings. Luna's paternity test is coming up, and Hope's family is starting over. Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester were informed by Katie Logan that they would have to wait until Luna Nozawa was pregnant enough to undergo a paternity test. In fact, that day has already come, the very next day, thanks to the magic and Nozawa power of soap operas. Katie calls in Bridget Forrester to conduct the paternity test because she is aware that Luna frequently fabricates the results. But is it really important? Luna was able to falsify the results of the final paternity test she underwent, which was administered by Lee Finnegan. Apart from the fact that Luna was unconscious just before she sexually attacked Will, we don't know why things would be any different this time. Days after having intercourse, her pregnancy test came up remarkably positive, and she is now far enough along for a paternity test. Time flies, boy. Will Will's identity as the father be revealed to us as a surprise? Given that there wouldn't be a tale if Will weren't the father, we doubt it. Despite losing her fiancé and gaining a fashion brand in the same day, Hope Logan appears to be content with this. It's hardly a huge loss because she never had any intention of marrying Carter Walton. Additionally, because fashion seems to be Hope's only career, she must concentrate on her future in the industry and locate the proper designer for the looks she envisions. Hope may have the ideal answer with Deke Sharp, her half-brother, in Los Angeles. Deke's sister might be open to giving him his big break with Forrester Creations if he wants to pursue a career in fashion design. We're curious as to how Deke, who was born several years before Hope, is suddenly younger than her.